Hi Bellas, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to dive into one of my favorite things regarding manifestation is a vision board. And I don't just do any just vision board and cutting out papers and pictures and putting them on a board. There's a little bit of a process to it, and so I'm going to give you a quick rundown of how to really make this board effective and really help you achieve the goals and dreams that you want. So, grab some scissors, grab some supplies, and we're going to create something magical together today. So, before you start cutting out pictures and gluing things on a board, the most important thing is to get crystal clear on your vision about what it is that you want, because it's not about the pictures, it's not about what it looks pretty on the board. It's really about the energy of your goals. So, the first thing you're going to need is a piece of paper and a pen and start writing down some answers to these questions. So, the first thing you want to really get clear is, what is it that you truly desire in the next 6 months to 12 months? What is it that you really want to feel? And so when we're chasing our goals, it's not really about the object. It's about what it is that we want to feel. What do we want to experience? That is what we're looking to create in our lives. All of the stuff that we gather as a result of trying to create that is fueling that experience. So you want to focus on that first and get super clear on what it is that you want to feel. This could be something like, I want to feel pampered and luxurious, or I want to feel peace and at ease, or I want to feel healthy and strong and energetic and living my best life, right? So, whatever that is, get clear on that and write those feelings on paper. And don't get caught up on the details of it. Just what is it that you want to feel? The next thing that I want you to do is to think about the different areas in your life, like career, love, health, personal growth, finances, education, family, all of the things that we have going on, all the different categories in our lives. You want to focus on which of these things are most important to you for the next 6 to 12 months for you to bring in this feeling. Where are you focusing your energy on in your life in these categories for the next 6 to 12 months? Really be specific about that feeling in these areas. And sometimes they can start to overlap, which is fine. You could collapse those down into a category. So, for example, love may fall into family, right? So, those two may be some goals that can collapse down into each other, or finances may align with career. It's really up to what it is that you want to create and what it is that you want to feel. Again, I'm going to keep repeating that throughout this whole video because that is the core of what makes this vision board work. It's the core of what makes any intention or any manifestation work, is the feeling. So now that you have your feelings kind of planned out, set out for the next 6 to 12 months of what it is that you want to feel by the end of the 6 months, by the end of the 12 months, I want you to write some intentions. And I highly recommend that you write only 1 or 2 intentions per category. If you have like 3 or 4 categories, that's enough for you to have plenty of intentions set out for the next 6 to 12 months. So when you're writing intentions, you want to write it already in the present tense as something you're already doing. So, for example, this is the best way to explain it because this can get very confusing for people. One is saying that you're going to do something in the future, and the other one is saying that you're doing it right now, that you're actively in the action of doing it. And so, if we're writing our intentions, we want to write it as if we're actively doing it right now. Not something that we're going to do in the future. And why? Because that future date can be forever. You can say that forever. I'm sure that there's things that you've been saying forever that you will do. I will clean the dishes. I will cut the grass. I will clean the gutters. I will wash the clothes, right? That's something that will happen in the future. But when you start to say, I am washing clothes, now you're actually doing it. Now you're like getting yourself in the action, in the energy of doing it. Big difference. I hope that makes sense. So you're going to start to write your intentions. I am saving money. I am in a loving relationship. I am with a wonderful family. I am part of an amazing company. I ams are very powerful because they're also self affirming of who you are and what it is that you are creating. I am puts you into the creation of what it is that you're manifesting and what it is that you are calling into your life. You're bringing it into present tense now, not something that's going to happen in 50 years. So that is the key point in writing intentions. And so when you have your intentions written out, I want you to list them and have that be your compass for what it is that you're going to be looking for in these images. Now, you can do a traditional vision board and cut out pictures, or you can search for images online and use a platform like Canva, or you can use Pinterest and collect images that way and also create your board, whichever way that works for you. I like to do a digital board because once I create it, then I like to send it to print at Staples or something like that, and then I can put it in a pretty frame. So that's something that I really like to do because I feel like it just keeps everything fresh and crisp and lasting as long as I want to have it up. And a good old fashioned one is just as good. You can use one that you cut out and glue. You can use a cork board where you pin them on. They even have the cute ones with the ribbons where you can slide the pictures inside of it. Or you could just stick them on your wall. It doesn't have to be on a board or anything fancy. It's whatever works for you. Some people like to even take a picture of it and keep it in their phone or the backdrop of their screensaver on their laptop or desktop. That's another great thing to do because the more you see it, the more you're going to remind yourself of what you are doing, of what I am doing. I am generating this money. I am creating these opportunities for other women. I am building a business, right? You're looking at it and reminding yourself of what you are doing, which then gives you the energy of being in action. So a vision board works because of that main point. It's a reminder of what it is that you're getting in action around, what it is that you're creating, and attracting that mindset, that energy, that focus to you and in your mindset. So once you're set out and have your pictures and created your vision board, that is now the tool that is going to enable you to stay in alignment. And I talk a lot about alignment because I find that we can get off track so easily, either by life circumstances, by other people's energy, by so many things that can pull us off track. And the vision board is that reminder of where you are headed and where you're supposed to be in alignment with your goals. So, this vision board is very important for you to have constant visual access to it. Again, I'm going to stress that because if you're not looking at it and if it's tucked away somewhere, it's not going to support you in creating the goals. The last thing that you're going to do is now really think about what are the action items that you need to put in place in order to get to these goals. What are the steps that are going to take you in that direction? So if you want to change careers, for example, so it's a matter of like getting your resume ready. It's a matter of maybe brushing up on your interview skills. It's a matter of putting yourself out there and applying for jobs, maybe researching different positions. Maybe it's even taking some classes or certifications to get yourself ready. So it's all of these things that are going to align you to this goal, the actual steps, right? Don't get caught up. I'm going to say this again. Don't get caught up in what the end goal looks like. You may have a picture on your vision board of you being in this fancy office, let's just say, right? Because that's the feeling. You want to feel professional. The feeling is established. Maybe you want to feel important, like that you have some importance in your job where you're making decisions and you have power in your job. That would be the image of a person in this fancy office. Don't get stuck now on thinking that that's going to be the actual office that you're going to have at the end of manifesting this vision, this goal, right? We don't want to hunker down on the specifics of what it's going to look like, because it actually could be a bigger and better office than the one in the picture, right? So you don't want to get caught up in that, because we don't want to limit what we're actually calling in. And as we're taking these action items and listing them out, you're going to start putting them into place, putting them on your calendar, planning out your time, right? And actually focusing your steps towards these goals. While you're in this phase, you're actually creating the energy of what it takes to align yourself to these goals. So here's another example. Let's say you have a fitness goal of losing 5 pounds, 10 pounds. Let's say it's 15 pounds. You want to lose 15 pounds because you want to feel healthy. You want to feel sexy. You want to feel free to wear whatever you want to wear. You want to feel like you're back in your 20s, right? Whatever it is. Or if you're in your 20s, you want to feel cute. So if that's your goal, that's your intention, you want to take the steps: joining the gym, workout videos, diet plan, drinking water, getting sleep, whatever it is, right? You have the plan. That's actually the easy part, right? Is what to do to get the goal and putting it in your calendar, making it a consistent thing. That's the easy part. As you're doing these things and taking action, you're aligning yourself with those intentions. You're aligning yourself with the energy of what it is that you're creating in your life. So the more you start to do it, remind yourself, I'm doing this, and as I'm doing this, I'm creating the energy of my goal. I'm getting closer to my goal. By me doing this today is getting me closer to that end goal, that vision in the vision board, right? Again, the girl might be snatched. That might not be your end result. Let's not get stuck on that. 10 pounds, 15 pounds is a great accomplishment. And because you don't look like the girl in the video doesn't mean that you should discount your effort. So I don't want you, again, to get stuck on the actual picture. It's the idea, the feeling of what that picture represents. So I hope that that makes sense for you. As you're picking pictures, as you're writing intentions, as you're writing out your action items, it's really, again, about getting clear on what it is that you want to feel and how you're going to take action every day, every week towards that goal, to align yourself to that goal. Last thing I'm going to share with you guys to make this vision board and this process almost like organic. As you are in the process of fulfilling these goals, taking action, aligning yourself to the vision of what it is that you want to create in your life, I highly recommend that you do the visualization or the future pacing. And the visualization is visualizing yourself through a camera lens, almost like you're watching yourself in a movie, being that person at the end of the 6 months, right? What does that look like? How does it feel? What are you experiencing in your body? What are the conversations you're having with other people? Where are you? Really getting connected to those feelings, right? Because those feelings, again, are going to send you into a vibration that is going to give the universe the green light and say, oh, she's ready. She's doing the things. She's vibrating in this frequency. She's aligning herself to this being her life. let's make sure that it comes. Let's make sure that all the opportunities in alignment with that start coming to her, right? Or to you. So again, the visualization, and this doesn't have to be like a meditation. This could be something that you do in the shower, right? Where you're thinking about like, oh, I'm on the beach and I'm wearing my two-piece bikini and I feel so good, and I'm getting in the water and I'm not covering up and I'm laying out and getting sun, whatever that looks like for you. And people are giving me compliments about my new outfit, but it's the same dress that I've had, but now it fits good and I feel so good, whatever, right? You're talking yourself through all of that. You're visualizing, you're feeling. Look, me just saying that right now, I got goosies, right? Because I already started to feel the energy of that thought. And that's not even one of my goals right now. So I can't tell you how powerful that is. The second thing that I also recommend, if that is challenging for you to do, is future pacing. So you're going to write out in a journal, and you're going to write out how it feels now having the goal accomplished. All the details. Oh my God, I just tried on a size 6 and I can't believe it fit. And oh my God, this is so exciting because these jeans are so cute. Or, oh my God, I'm finally at this new job and everybody here is so nice. And I love my office. It's bigger than the one on the vision board. And whatever it is, right? You're just pretending, you're forecasting, you're visualizing by writing it what it is that this end result is going to be like, and aligning yourself. And you start to almost trick your mind. You start to trick your body. You start to feel like this excitement. You start to feel like, oh my God, this is almost real. You're starting to tell yourself these things in confirmation of the goal that you're actually creating. Super powerful, you guys. Super powerful. This is something that I've done just walking down the street and been like, oh, that's a cute house. This is my house. I'm going to pretend I'm walking down the street and I'm going to like actually turn when I get to this house. When I get to the house, I'm going to turn and I'm going to like go inside, and I'm actually walking in front of this house and visualizing myself going inside the house. I'm visualizing myself tending to the flowers in the front, or maybe opening the door and letting guests in, right? And this is stuff you could do at any point in time, right? The more you do it, the better. You could do it before bed. You could do it in the shower. You could do it walking down the street. You could do it as you're sipping coffee in the morning. You could do it at your desk as you're like waiting for somebody to come that you're picking up, or whatever it is, right? It doesn't even matter. It's the point of you doing this so that you can start to like almost be your own cheerleader, almost again trick yourself into believing that it's already happening, because it already is, right? You're already putting yourself in that energy by taking action. You're already programming your mind to welcome this into your life. And so this is all preparation, energetic preparation, mental preparation to bring you to this place. And just think about it. You have to be ready to receive this in order for this to come into your life, or else it won't show up. And these are the ways in which you can prepare yourself to receive these things that you are craving, that you are desiring to have in your life. So please let me know how this turns out for you guys. I'm dying to know how you experienced creating your vision board. How was the intention setting? And if you've done any future pacing or visualizations, how has that worked out for you? It can be very powerful. And I really hope that you guys enjoy these tips, because so many people don't feel like a vision board is a big deal, but it can actually be a huge, powerful tool in shifting and changing your life. So I'm so glad that you guys were able to watch this video and be here with me. I want you to please like and subscribe for more content around manifestation, self-love, all things goddess. And again, thank you guys for being here, sending you much love and light. And please let me know how this works out for you in the comments below. I would love to hear your feedback about it. Sending you much love. Bye.